In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the advanced search screen in Library Search. This type of search gives you additional options to narrow down your search and makes it easier to combine alternative terms together using and or. First of all, how to get into Advanced Search Screen is quite simple. You can see that there's a link to it on the Library Search homepage, just here to the right of the search box. It goes green as you hover over it. Once we're in Advanced Search, you can see that it's slightly more complex than the basic search screen. I'll just explain what we've got going on here. First of all, these boxes down the right-hand side of the screen are where you will put your search terms. There are multiple boxes because that enables you to build a more complex search using and or without the need to use brackets. If you want to add another line or lines, you can just click Add a new line on this plus sign here on the right hand side. You can set the content type, language and publication date range on the left hand side of the screen. You'll notice that there are drop down boxes that currently say all fields over here and here and here. I'll just show you what happens when we investigate those. These boxes enable you to search not just the full text of the articles on Library Search, but also individual search fields. So if you want to look for a particular author's work, if you want to look for articles or books with certain words in the title, or if you want to search on words that appear in the subject terms, the summary or the abstract of a book or article, you can do all that here. So let's get on and do a search. As an example, I'm going to search for articles about the employability of social sciences graduates. The first key concept is employability, so I'll just type that in the top box. A related term which is important here is careers, so I'll add that in with or as a Boolean operator. Remember that or, in this case, always needs to be in capital letters. Our second key concept is social sciences, and as this is a phrase, we can show that we want the phrase to be kept together by putting it in double quotation marks, like that. The third key concept is graduates. We could also put in here an additional related idea, which is degree. So again, I've added that in with or just to expand the search. You'll notice that I've used the plural for both social sciences and graduates, but Library Search will also search for the singular of either term. Now I'll move over to the left-hand side of the screen and I'm going to choose journal articles as our content type. I'll choose English as the language that we want our articles to be in. And I'm going to set a date range. I want to go back the last 5 years, so I'll select that preset. But obviously, if you want to select a date that isn't here as a preset, you can select custom years or custom dates as an alternative. Now we'll click search because we're ready to go. So we found over 13,000 results, which is quite a lot, but we can reduce this number by ticking the box to say that we only want to see peer-reviewed journals. We can also narrow down the list of articles by scrolling down to subject and selecting a couple of terms from the subject list here. So I'm going to select social sciences and also career development. And now I've got all those filters selected, I can just click Apply Filters at the bottom. That's important to remember. So now that should reduce our results at least a bit, so only just over 10,000 now. If you ever want Library Search to remember filters that you've set, you can just go up to the top on the left here and move this little radio button to the right that says Remember All Filters. If you change your mind, you can click the button again to reverse this. Now you're ready to start looking through your results and choosing articles to read or save for later. If you want to know more about how to select, save and export search results, please watch our video entitled Library Search, Search, Filter and Save. That's all for this video. Thanks very much for listening.